Ed, I've got pain in my chest and left arm. I could be having a heart attack. Here, call 999.
You're not having a heart attack. Will you cool the jets?
How do you know?
Well, how do you know you are?
I didn't say I know. I said I could be.
What are you on about? You're not having anything.
What is your problem calling 999?
It's a waste of their time. There could be an emergency.
You mean like someone having a heart attack?
Yes.
Don't die of embarrassment. Listen to your heart, not your head. Call 999 at the first sign of a heart attack.
Life's a race, and I'm gonna win. Yes, I'm gonna win. And I'll light the fuse, and I'll never lose. And I choose to survive, whatever it takes. You won't pull ahead, I'll keep up the pace. And I'll reveal my strength to the whole human race. Yes, I am prepared to stay alive, and I won't forgive. And vengeance is mine, and I won't give in, because I choose to thrive.
When cardiac arrest happens initially, the patient stops breathing and their heart stops beating. This is called clinical death. At that stage, there is still a chance of survival. Obviously, if nothing is done after a certain period of time, usually after 8 minutes, brain cells begin to die, and eventually there will be biological death, where there is no chance of survival.
So head caller for an ambulance. My girlfriend's having a seizure or something. She's not breathing. Elaine! I don't know what's happening. It looks like she's dead. Okay. Help me. Help is being arranged there, so just listen to me. Lay her flat on her back, on the floor. Okay? Okay, go on. Place the heel of your hand on her breastbone. Put your other hand on top of that. Pump the chest hard and fast, at least twice per second. Okay, count out loud with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. She's gurgling. Oh my God! Oh my God, she's dead! What's your name? Michael. Michael, there's an ambulance on a fire engine on its way to you now. I just need you to keep pressing on that chest. You have to keep doing the compressions, Michael. I am feeling it. Yeah. Oh man, no! You're giving her the best chance. I'm not feeling fucking ill. Michael, you need to keep doing this. It's really important that you keep doing what you're doing. I'm not stopping. I need help here. I really do. I know. You're going to have help now in a minute. Just keep doing the compressions. Harder and faster. 4, 25, 6, 27, 28. Oh man, she's there. I know she is. Michael, listen to me. Put your hand on her forehead and tilt her head back. And they need you to blow 2 ventilators into her mouth, okay? I did it once. Okay. I did it twice. Okay. I want you to go back to pressing on her chest hard. 1, 2, 3. Good man, that's great. 6, 7. You're doing really well. Michael. I need help. Michael, keep counting for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going there, keep going. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Come on, man, get that fucking ambulance here. It's on its way. Keep pumping away. I can't do this. You can't, Michael, you can't. Just keep pumping, keep pumping. She's dead, man. I know she's dead. Okay, Michael, I need you to give her 2 more breaths. 1, 2. Don't give up. Go back to compressions and start counting for me, Michael. Michael, I need you to start counting out loud for me. 1, 2, 3. Good man, you're doing brilliantly. Don't give up now, keep going. 18, 19, 20. Good man. God. Michael, you need to do the 2 breaths. Breath again, okay. What's that in the background, Michael? Is she getting sick, is she? Yeah. Turn her on her side and make sure her mouth is cleared. Is she breathing now? Is she breathing? No, there's no pulse, man. I need help, man, please. They're in the estate there. They're going to be with you now in a minute. Go back to pumping hard on her chest. Pumping hard in her chest. Keep going, Michael. Keep doing those compressions, okay? I haven't stopped doing much. You need you to keep going. Keep going. Oh my fucking God. Please don't lose her. No. Keep at it. You're giving her the best chance here now. Help! The door's open. Upstairs, here, room. I think she's gone. Okay, we're here. All right. You'll take control. Good man, Michael.
But it's great to actually see somebody walk through the door again. The last time you see the person is when you bring them into A&E, they never see them again, whether they do survive or not. Generally, we don't get thanked that often for the work that we do, so it's going to be a great morale booster for the lads this morning when she comes in to see us. You know? How are you doing? Mick, how are you? Elaine, more importantly, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Good to see you on 2 feet. Great to see you.
She looks well, doesn't she?
Yeah, you look great. How are you keeping?
I'm doing all right, you know. Bit of a shock, still can't believe it, but I'm here to tell the tale, and thank you guys.
Well, come on in to meet the lads. We're all delighted to meet you. Here, lads, this is Elaine and Mick. You remember?
How are you? Nice to meet you. And you looking so well.
Thank you.
How are you? Welcome to the station.
How are you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you again. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
She was having a nightmare, so I started trying to sort of tap her, wake her up, you know, but then I sort of saw that her jaw was a bit locked, and I just gradually then realised that this is something wrong, and after about 10 breaths it was just one big exhale and gone, back in the bed, and that was it. No breath, no pulse. I put her into the recovery position and just started ringing 999. I was put straight through to, I think the guy's name is Dave. I was checking for pulses, and you know, in the movies you see all this stuff and it's just, it's not work. Obviously I know now it doesn't work that way, but at the time I thought it was over. But Dave was explaining to me the importance of never stopping the CPR. You know, unless there was someone on the phone who knew what they were doing, there's no way I would have known to keep it going until you guys arrived. Because Eddie was the first person through the door. Again, I'm sure it was extremely harrowing for Eddie, but you know, imagine being able to see a familiar face at that stage. So Eddie, I knew that no matter what happened, that Eddie was going to tell me the truth. You know, so I thought she was gone. But when Eddie came down, the first thing he said to me is, "We got her back," and I knew there was a great chance that she was going to survive it. When we got into the hospital, the doctors said we're going to put her into an induced coma. So now you're nearly an expert at it at this stage, but they cooled her body down. And they said, listen, there's no chance of her coming out of this for the next 5 days. So, you know, go home and get some sleep. So we eventually, we'd been in the hospital for a couple of days, and we said we'd go home and try and get a few hours sleep. And I woke up the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they said that she was awake. 6 o'clock, she was after waking up, so I've never been so emotional in my life. So straight into the hospital. The joy in my heart was just unbelievable. That was it, you know, she was back, she was going to be okay. So yeah, it was just constant good news after that. Couldn't really ask for more. You guys had a huge amount to do with that, so I'll never be able to thank you enough.
To get someone back once in a career is fantastic. I mean, it does give you a huge boost. I mean, to have a small part in saving a human life is just absolutely magnificent. For people to know the basic CPR, it makes a difference. It absolutely saves a life, and there's living proof of it does. I mean, it was Michael at the end of the day doing the CPR that gave us the chance to actually shock you and give you the chance then to live, isn't it so? It's all worked out for the good.
God.
You probably feel a little bit emotional, do you? Yeah.
It's hard to believe still, you know?
It's all good, Elaine. It's all good. It's all
I'm
good.
very grateful.
Don't be grateful to us.
You're just doing our job. It's just great to see you come back in. It's great to see somebody walk in healthy, fit and healthy again after such a serious thing happened to them, you know?
It's all good. It's all good. It really is.
If that happens once in our whole career, Elaine, it makes it all worthwhile. 30 years for us to get one person like this is worth every second.
Come on, Ross.
Let me get a cup of tea.